Okay, here we are in our third video of Lesson 2, Classifying Trapezoids. And I asked you to make sure that you knew how to use a protractor before you did this third video. And you had to do at least 20 correct on the practice for protractors. So make sure that you did that. If not, stop this video and go do that. So what you're going to need is your drawing of your trapezoid that you made in the video 2. All right. And we're going to use a protractor with this trapezoid. So you need a protractor and your trapezoid. All right. So I'm going to be presenting. So it's just going to take me a minute to get us right to the right place. Make sure that you have your protractor and your trapezoid ready. Okay. Almost there. There we go. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to use your protractor to measure each corner, okay? Okay, sorry, got interrupted there. Let's see if we can get this reopened here. All right. And I was saying that you're going to use your protractor to measure the vertices of each part of your trapezoid. So remember, you have to line it up and measure each corner. So you're going to have to turn the paper and measure each corner and mark it just like how they marked it there. And you see how it's marked A, B, C, and D. So you're going to go right around the trapezoid, A, B, C, and D, and go ahead and mark your corners. All right. And then you're going to measure those corners. All right. And get that part done first. If you need to stop the video, go ahead and stop the video, because the next step is to get your scissors and just cut that trapezoid right in two pieces. Okay, so you're going to cut your trapezoid in two pieces, and then you're going to cut each of those in two more pieces. Now pay attention to how you're cutting it, right? You want to cut it straight in the middle and straight in the middle. Okay, so that you have each corner, that's the idea, is each corner, each vertex has its own piece of paper. You see that? I think you'll be able to see it on here. There we go. Okay, so you're just going to cut it so that you have the four corners and they're all marked A, B, C, and D. Make sure that they're marked before you cut them. Okay, very good. And then we're going to look at those corners, and you're going to notice that you have supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are two angles whose sum is 180. Now, do you see two angles that will make a straight line whose sum is 180? Let's see. Do you see that? We put those two together, 105 and 75, and 132 and 48. Do you have two that can go together? Look at the two that are next to each other, A and D. You see that? And C and B, C and B. They're going to make 180 when you put them together. So right now you're doing that. If you need to pause the video and, give yourself some time to line those up on your desk, you do need to line them up on your desk and look at those. Okay. If you had right angles, then you're going to have them all be supplementary with each other, right? So A and B, and then B and C, and then C and D, and A and D, and then D and B, right? So all of them. But if you don't have right angles, then it's just going to be A and D and C and B. All right? So you're getting those set up, and you're looking at those on your table. And before you move on to this next part of the video, make sure you've done that. Okay, now keep those pieces, and let's just look at this interactive here and see the supplementary angles as well. Okay, so let's see. This is we want to make sure it's a trapezoid, right? Okay, this is a trapezoid because it has these two parallel angles. And now when we animate, we can see 93 and 112, 87 and 68. Oh, it's these two, right? It's the green and blue, the two that are next to each other, 93 plus 87, 112 plus 68. And we know it makes 180 because here's our straight line, right? Okay, let's try another one. Let's say always trapezoid because we're looking at trapezoids, right? Let's try this one, right? Now we're going to have a little bit of a different angle there. Okay, so once again, blue and green, A and D, 89 plus 91, that makes 180. And then red and purple, 120 plus 60, that also makes 180. And we're going to fly it back again. Okay, now let's try something like this. We still have two parallel lines here, right? Let's animate it. And there you see, it doesn't matter. The bigger we make this one, the smaller this one is going to be, right? And these two are almost right angles, right? Okay, isn't that pretty cool? Yeah. Now there's one more thing that I wanted to show you, which is our hierarchy, right? Remember our hierarchy from lesson 1? And we see that we have all figures, 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional, polygons, non-polygons. We're working with polygons because they're closed figures. Triangles, quadrilaterals, pentagons, and hexagons. Right now we're working with quadrilaterals, right? 4 sides. And we're going to think a little bit about trapezoids. Are all trapezoids quadrilaterals? Is that true or false? That's going to be question 1 in Edpuzzle. All trapezoids are quadrilaterals. All quadrilaterals are trapezoids. That's question 2 in Edpuzzle. All quadrilaterals are trapezoids. All trapezoids have exactly one pair of parallel sides. Exactly one pair of parallel sides. 3 in Edpuzzle. And all quadrilaterals have at least 2 pairs of supplementary angles. At least 2 pairs. Sorry, I didn't show it to you. At least 2 pairs of supplementary angles. That's going to be number 4 in Edpuzzle. Check out what you know about trapezoids. And if you have any questions, ask them. Let's see if I have your video for you. There we go.
She's giving him a hand massage. You like it? What? Did you just pull your fist? Dude.
And you finished lesson 3. Congratulations.